Before we get into the video, if you're looking for top quality sample packs, preset packs and templates for your music production, they're entirely royalty free. You can use them in your own productions and learn from them. If you're interested, check out the link in the description and enjoy the video. What's good people? It's Lewis or bbrights and I am back for a brand new video. Today's video we're going to be working on SaberZ for episode 9 from start to finish. It's been a while since we've done one of these, it's been a while since I made a video. I've taken a week off, it was my birthday last week, so took some time off for that. And also this whole pandemic thing going on is going crazy, so I hope everyone is keeping safe and producing music. Hopefully it'll be all over soon for the summer. And let's just get straight into it. So obviously before, I believe we worked on the sub kick for the break. But as usual for every episode I'm going to play through what I have so far to refresh everyone's memory. And let's go. So we're going to start off with the break and end with the drop, so enjoy. And as you can see, we're going to be working on the build up this episode, so we're going to work on these 8 bars here, maybe do a bit more transitions into the drop and improve the drop a bit more, but this is what the drop sounds like. Obviously the CPU is going crazy, but without further ado, let's get straight into it. So yeah, like I said, episode 9 we're going to be working on the build up here. Build ups are pretty self-explanatory, just risers, snares, sweeps. Most of the time you have the filtered drop leads building up, but other than that, that's pretty much a build up. So we're going to be starting off with the snares, get a snare build going. Yeah, you could use an 8-bar loop, most people do, I do sometimes. If it's cashmere, make sure you try and alter it in some way. Otherwise, everyone just knows it's cashmere. But for the snare, there's a really nice one I found that I previously used in one of my songs from one of the Kevu free sample packs they do. It's that one right there. It's a very nice snare, so we're going to add that in. So the way I'm going to be working is I'm going to start off with the snares, then going to move to the risers and the effects, and then the drop leads filtered in. It's a nice hardstyle effect there. Yeah, then we're going to move to the drop leads filtered in, maybe starting some fills into the drop, and then we'll see after that where we'll go from there. Let's make a couple gaps down for some drums. Next we're going to change the pitch range to 12. You could change it to a stretch, but I'm not too keen on what snares sound like when they're stretched. I think that sounds quite odd. We'll take the stretch mode off. Usually it's the last 4 bars that pitch up, with the pitches up to about 75% and then the rest go up. So that sounds like this. So that's that. Now we're going to add some filter on the snare. We add it to the mixer. We're going to add a filter on it and we're going to do a technique with reverb that I showed in the past. OCD kicking in. There we go. So we're going to do a nice reverb technique that I showed in a previous video a couple of months ago. And we're going to also filter them. So we're going to start with a filter through till I feel is perfect. Perfect. Now the reverb technique I do is I add a fruity reverb onto the snares, completely take off the dry, create an automation clip of the wet, and then we bring this up to about 75 to 80% around there. And then when it reaches the last 8 bars, we bring it down a little bit, not all the way, to about 30 to 25%. Just so it has some of that reverb tail. And then for the dry automation clip, we automate it from the last 4 bars like that. We'll take that down to about 30 to 20% around there. And now it sounds like this. Creates a really nice effect. We're also going to add endless smile onto the master as well, just to help the transition as well. Let's add that there. We'll add endless smile at the end just to get an overall sound of what it will sound like. Perfect. So now we should add some risers. Risers are very important. Try and choose like quite different sounding risers, and they all complement each other. One of my favorites is from the G-Max Ultimate Sample Pack effects risers, and it's this one right here. Really do like this one. Turn some of the out and in knob a little bit. So obviously an F sharp, we need to pitch it down to E. So I already had that down to 2 semitones. So you see what the reverb tail does there with the snare? Makes a nice, just an airy feel for the last 8 bars. We're going to add the fill there as well. And then we're going to add this E1. This is a 16 bar riser, so it'll start going at the sub kick. So we're helping us, it could be a nice transition. Let's just turn the in knob up a bit so it's not, so it slowly fades in. Like that, perfect. And you can also see as well, it's the same as the snares. It has a nice reverb tail there. We also want like an LFO type riser as well. There it is. It's the Ralph Cowell one. Risers. That one right there. Remember to always reset the pitch in these ones because they automatically stretch, so it might alter the signal in some sort of way. Always be wary of that. We're going to create an automation clip for this war horn, take some of the lows out, generally what we want. That's what endless smile will help for as well. It will also create a lot of reverb tension. Perfect. So now we're going to add some sweeps that will transition. Pretty sure I replaced that kick. Yep, I know that. Let me just quickly change this back and I'll be back in a second. There we go. That's one thing FL really frustrates me with, is that you will try and replace the sample, but for some reason this kick drum was selected for no apparent reason, and it replaces that, and it makes everything always mess up. So always be wary of that when you're replacing sounds. If you didn't know, I'm clicking the scroll wheel in. It's just a quick way to change sounds. If I wanted to replace this with another sound, I'll just right click that sample and it will replace it. That's what I've been doing. I'm going to add it there as well. I'm also going to add it there as well. So 3 times, just so we'll transition. For now the effects are good enough. Let's just start adding the drop leads in. This is where the CPU becomes crazy. So we could make a unique version of this, just to filter it in. We obviously don't need it to be 16 bars, we need it to be 8 bars. We can delete these points here. We don't want that one there. We're probably going to do let's make a unique version of this, and we're going to just pitch the last 4 bars up. That will probably kill our CPU, but whatever sounds best for the track, right? So like that, we just delete the harmony layers because we don't need them. Made a sustained E note for the last 4 bars. we can delete the reverb carry as well. Actually, no, we'll do the same thing with the reverb carry. We'll keep 2 of the harmony layers because I forgot it takes this part here. We'll just have to delete the end part. So now I'm going to make a quick edit because all I'm going to do is make pitch all these up. Nothing too special here. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to do pitch automation. I'm just going to quickly make a quick edit and I'll be back in a second. So I've done the pitch automation for the leads. As you noticed, I've got 1 pitch automation, but I've linked them all. Showed this in the past as well how to do this. You just click on the lead, you right click it, link to controller, and you find the one that you called. Mine's called lead pitch 1 because that's what the automation is called there, lead pitch. Lead 1, so now it sounds like this. Obviously the CPU's going to die, but so be it. That'll happen, right? Now we just need a drop fill. The one I'm going to use is somewhere in another Kevu pack somewhere, so once I find it so this is the one right here. Pretty sure it's the one they use in Journey as well, which is nice. Just making some adjustments to the drop steps. Now I want to add some more effects because we need more sweep downs and all that white noise stuff in the drop just to fill it up. We've got 2 simple downlifters, nothing too crazy, it's literally just white noise downlifters. Now I'm going to replace this piano finally. I'm going to use a preset from Nexus, it's this one here. I've turned the release down just to make it a bit more choppy. Well, let's add Endless Smile. Endless Smile seems to put a bit of pressure on the CPU as well, so by the end of this project, my laptop might possibly be dead, so let's see how it goes. Next, I'm going to add a drop hoover. Yep, very nice one. Add this in and add a kickstart on it. Yep, see now the CPU is going mental, so I think I'm eventually going to have to bounce these drop leads out, otherwise we're not going to be able to move on with the project because it's going to lag too much. So yeah, let me just bounce the drop leads out now. So I just made some tiny adjustments before I bounced them, just so it didn't sound weird. I just made a small fruity balance just so I could turn the volume down a bit, just to get rid of the volume a bit, just to put them in the back so when it comes back in it's much louder. And I tweaked the filter cutoff just a little bit, so now we can actually play drop leads without it lagging. So now we can actually work freely. Now we can actually play it properly. So yeah, I think we'll leave it there for this episode. Next episode may be possibly one of the last ones, just because we need to do a few more of these chord ones just to complement these bits. They're going to be filtering chords here like that. We're going to work on this chord fill and finalize that, and then probably do some overall mix down just to get it sounding a lot more clean, because right now this is a rough mix. I'm pretty sure part 10 or 11 may be the last ones, but I'm giving the FLP out for free at the end of it anyway, so it's just help you guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, helps the channel grow, makes me happy. This Friday I have another episode of Making a Drop Like. I'm going to wait until then until I announce it. It's a good one. But other than that, I hope you all stay safe, produce music, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon.